get fluent in English, you need a lots of input. You need hours and hours of input. Now, to do that, you have to build a habit of English. It has to be something that you can do on a daily basis. You can consume the input on a daily basis every single day, because only at once you can't listen to hours of input, and you cannot put a lots of input inside your mind only by watching at once, right? You have to do that in chunks, and for that you have to build a habit of English. You have to do that every single day, again and again, and that's how you will put a lots of input inside your mind. And how you can do that, in this video I'll break down everything. Okay, let me tell you the meaning of input first. The meaning of input is whatever content you consume in English, be it anything, podcast or watching movies, web series, any English cartoon videos, or if you read any books, any articles, any newspaper. So these all come in input. So you need a lot of input to get fluent in English, because your mind will understand when you consume content. Your mind will gradually starts to understand the language, and that's how one learns a language. I also learned in the same way. You will also learn that in the same way. So when I was initially learning English, I used to listen to a lot of content, and that was my input. I used to read newspaper, I used to watch a lot of podcasts, I used to listen a lot of audiobooks. I mean, there is no count how many hours I would listen to this all English content, and I would read the English content. But I used to do this because that was necessary at that time. I was jobless, I was feeling underconfident because my communication was not good, my English was not at all good, I was not able to speak properly, I didn't have rich vocabularies, my sentence structure was also not that rich. So I used to consume a lots of content, and that was my input. Now you can directly listen to a lot of content only on day one, right? You have to build a habit, and that's how every day, in chunks, in small parts, you can do that. Now how you can do that? Just build a habit. Now there are a lot of content on YouTube that how to build a habit. You can start from tiny steps. Read something for 5 minutes, listen something for 5 minutes. Now when you listen to something only for 5 minutes, or read something, any newspaper or any article or any video in English, okay, so when you do that, you doesn't need a lot of motivation, right? Because it's just only 5 minutes, it doesn't take a longer time, it is just 5 minutes. Your mind will not refuse you if you want to do that in just for 5 minutes. Start from 5 minutes, set a goal, and do that. And when you do that one time, two times, three times, four times, five times, your mind will take this as a challenge, and it will enjoy, and it will feel like it is getting a reward, and you will start feeling motivated. You will be feeling like you want to do that more. And when you are comfortable doing this for 5 minutes and increase that time, you can listen to hours of content after that. When you build a habit, when you make your mind habitual, when you make yourself habitual to listening to something for 5 minutes, now it's a tiny step, right? And you can always increase your chunk of consuming the content and the time, and that's how you build a habit. Now when I was learning English, when I was a learner, I used to listen a lot of content, as I earlier mentioned in this video. I would highly recommend you to set a goal to become fluent in English, and that's how you are gonna build a habit. Now, I want to tell you another thing here. Don't set a goal that you cannot complete. Set a possible goal, okay, which you can complete. Because every single time when you complete your goal, you feel confident, right? And when you feel confident, you will want to listen to a lot of content. You will feel like I want to improve more myself, and that's how you gain a lots of confidence. And this is my own experience. I have done that. And when you start to speak English, when you start to understand English, you will feel like I want to do more, I want to do more. And that's how these habits will improve your English, and these tiny habits will improve your confidence as well. If I was a new learner, if I was a beginner, I would start from 5 minutes, then I would gradually increase the time of consuming the input, the content. I would gradually increase it from 5 to 10, then 20, then gradually I would take it to at least 2 hours of input. I would consume the English content. That's how you are going to train your mind as well. That's how you are going to build the habit, and that's how you are going to be fluent in English. And you have to do this every single day. Sometimes maybe you don't get time, maybe you are a working professional, you are a student, because of your studies you may not get the time to complete your task. But you can do one thing. I always do one thing, that whenever I make tea, I make my own tea. So whenever I make tea, I listen to English content. And here, two things are happening simultaneously. Two birds are getting killed with one stone. I'm making the tea, and I'm also listening to the English content. So maybe sometimes you don't get the time to complete your task. You can do this. If you're going for a walk, you can listen to English content. If you are cooking something at home, you can listen to English content. If you are making tea like me, you can listen to English content by doing all this stuff. This is just an example, but you can do this with anything. If there is a work with which you can do another thing simultaneously, then you can listen to English content. The target which you have set to become fluent in English, you can easily complete uh, in this way. So this is how you are gonna complete your task as well. You will feel confident as well, because you are completing the task. So this is how you can train your mind, you can become fluent, you can improve your confidence, you can come out from the uncomfort zone to the comfort zone. So this is what, guys, I wanted to tell in this video, because input is very important, very, very, very important. With input, output is also important in the same way. Even output is more important than the input, because only putting the input inside your mind, you're not gonna become fluent in English, right? You have to give output as well. You have to speak out, because speaking comes by speaking. First, build this habit. Start from 5 minutes. There is no rush, right? Don't pressurize yourself if you're not able to complete your task. I told you how you can complete the task. That's how you are gonna complete your goal. You are gonna build a habit. You are going to consume English content. You can consume any content that you like, and gradually you will evolve in this language like me. Okay, I'm also a learner. Maybe I have made some mistakes while speaking in this video, so because I am also a learner. So guys, I hope you will enjoy this video, and I really hope this video will help you to become fluent in English. So bye guys, I will meet you again in another exciting video.